YouTube, how's it freaking going? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Chris Bright Chico. Today's Friday. You know, Friday is always a beautiful day because the weekend is around the corner. However, if you experience the same emotions that you feel on a Monday as you do on a Friday night or whenever your shift's done, then you are winning. And that's the reality of it, because if you wake up on a Monday all pissy that you got to get to work or do this or do that, then you're not living your life fully, because there's 7 days in a week, and me personally, I don't want to enjoy just 2 of them. I want to enjoy every single day by doing something to better myself and something that I find purpose in. So find that purpose, guys, and I got to tell you guys my purpose with this channel. Now, I've spoken upon the elements of me wanting to inspire people to become the best version of themselves, and that is the reason that I do what I do. However, there is a problem that I need to talk about, because one of my friend's little brother, shout out Brayden and shout out Noah. So Noah's the little brother. Noah's 15 years old, and Noah asked me a question. He meant this sincerely. He asked me, Chris, do you know Sam Sulek? I'm like, yeah, of course I know Sam Sulek. Shout out Sam Sulek. But he's like, do you think he's natural? And he asked me that and genuinely meant it. And that's a fucking problem, because guys, the people you look up to, and Sam Sulek is an influence to a wide variety of people, and I know he puts in the work, and I know he's doing what he needs to do to get to where he is. But the reality of it is, he is taking steroids, and you guys have to have realistic goals. And me personally, steroids are fucking useless, man. Unless you're gonna compete, do not take steroids, okay? If you guys really want to take steroids, there's no reason for it. I mean, it's all, most of the time people want to take steroids because they're comparing themselves to other people. And of course you're going to compare yourself to other people. It's human nature. However, you have to do it with a grain of knowledge that that person is on performance enhancers. And that is the case with Sam Sulek, right? I'll never look like Sam Sulek because I don't plan on taking steroids. Perhaps if I was to compete, I would, but the purpose of my channel is to show you guys the light, to show you guys what it's like to be a natural lifter and someone that doesn't edit their photos. Because Alex Eubank, I think he is an achievable physique that is natural. And of course, when you are a fitness influencer and you have that spotlight that both of those individuals have, there's a lot of critiquing and a lot of hating, right? So it does play with your mind. However, the whole purpose and the whole reason that I'm saying this is because of the false narrative. Now, Alex Eubank, like I was saying, is attainable naturally. However, he edited his photos. And when I say edit, he shrunk his waist in. And a lot of fucking influencers do that, and a lot of people look at that and they compare themselves to it. Number one, comparing to even a natural physique is just wrong, because everyone is different. The only competition is you. Look in the mirror, look at your old photos of yourself, and ask yourself, have I gotten better? Because that is progress. That is what your goal is. Your goal is not to look like Sam Sulek or look like Alex Eubank or even look like me, because you won't look like me. You won't look like these guys. You're gonna look like yourself. But the beauty of it is everyone has different physiques. Everyone has different capabilities. And that's what you guys should be striving to do. And that's what I want to be known as, guys, because I will not take steroids, okay? When I take photos, I turn down the exposure. That's the only thing I'll do. And that is kind of editing in a sense, right? But that's what I do. I don't go on there and fucking Photoshop my waist and shrink my waist, you know, put on a sharpness filter to make my arms look bigger and shit. No, I'm not going to do that. Never gonna do that. You guys are gonna see. I mean, there's like a lot of fitness influencers you look at and you know, oh, they look so big online. Then you meet them in person and they're not as big. Now, obviously, there's lighting and angles and all this shit, which is obviously something that you guys always need to take into consideration, even with myself. Because if I was to go out in the sun or some shit and pose, you're not gonna see the same definition that you would if I have downwards lighting or something like that. So there's obviously that element to it, and you guys gotta realize that. And the main thing that I really want to preach to you guys is the only competition is you. It's you versus you. Do not compare yourself. I fall victim to it myself. I've said it before. I'll hit that shy chest, and then I'm looking in my mind, I'm pretty small compared to Chris Bumstead. But then I look back at my old progress photos, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing pretty fucking good. And that's why I recommend taking progress photos as well. Me personally, and this is a bit of a rant, guys, so I apologize. I know we're here for workouts, but you guys need to hear this because I struggled with this myself. When I was first like trying to lose weight, I did it wrong, but I would put a photo of myself and I would take weekly photos of myself and I would put that photo on my phone lock screen. So every time I turned on my phone, I seen that. And I won't lie to you, I felt disgust. I felt, a sense of discomfort. I felt unconfident, discomfort, whatever, not confident because of that. But the reality of it is, every time I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I can't skip the gym today, or I can't eat this chocolate bar or whatnot. That's a whole nother story. What I did when I first started working out was a whole nother story, because that was crazy and you don't need to be crazy. But it's going to be gym time, but you guys really need to remember, the only competition is you. It's you versus you. It always has been and it always will be. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's fucking gym time! Okay, I know typically speaking, when we start off leg days or any sort of days, I always really still in your guys' minds to do the compound movements first. However, today I'm not even sure if I'm really gonna do barbell squats. I think we might dabble in some of the Smith machine squats. Not for any specific reason, just because of the reason of we've been doing it for a minute and I want to switch it up a little bit and really implement drop sets today in specific. So we're gonna start off with just the leg extensions. I already did one set of a lighter weight, just controlling it, really controlling it. I was doing like reps for like 8 seconds, and if you guys missed it, the most optimal tempo for your reps is 2 to 8 seconds. So just remember that, time it based off of that. Definitely on my warm-up sets and when I'm doing lighter sets, I want to exert myself a bit more and get more of a stretch out of it as well. So I do the full range, of course. We should be doing that on every set. But this is second set, which means that we're gonna do a bit of a drop set. Still want to control it, right? It's like any other exercise, you know, just because I'm doing drop sets and I have that mindset that, oh, I got a lot of reps, doesn't mean I'm gonna cheat the reps, right? If I have 30 reps to do, because I'm gonna be doing 10 each drop, that means I'm gonna do 10 good reps on each set that I do, right? I don't wanna half-ass it. The name of the game is to get the most out of that exercise and not just fucking half-ass it. Because, you know, drop sets are great, but people come into it with the mindset of, let me just get this done. You know, I have 20 more sets, or sorry, reps. Let me just bang out these quick. You know, it's okay if I cheat here or there. It's not, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing every rep, make every rep count. That's the only ultimate way of getting the maximum benefits from a drop set, and similarly with a superset. So don't go in with that mindset, but we're gonna get this shit done. Like I said, 10 reps each drop. We're gonna be doing 3 drops in total for 3 sets. There's been 2 people that have walked in, like near the camera and have went behind it, and it's in a bad spot. So shout out those people, because you don't have, you can walk in front of the camera. All right, let's drop now. Fuck. Already feeling it, but remember, make every rep count. Okay, I gotta take a bit of a pause in between, because if not, the tempo is definitely gonna be compromised. We got 5 more of this particular drop set though. Wow. Okay, one more drop. I'm dropping it by two slots. So it's can do solo or single drops, but definitely I would definitely be super fatigued and the reps wouldn't look good. So doing something I can maintain. Oh my fuck. 2 more, let's go. Wow. Yeah, the quads are definitely feeling it. Give this a try, man. I mean, fuck, like I said before, you don't need a lot, right? You could just do these drop sets or supersets and you're gonna get a maximum workout out of it. But I don't even think I've put you here really through the drop sets. So that's what we're gonna focus on today. Basically every exercise we do is gonna be a drop set, so let's get this shit done. You know, one of the worst feelings you can experience when you go to the gym is leaving your headphones at home. And I mean, I didn't leave my headphones at home, but I did forget to charge my phone. So phone's still gonna die soon, which means the tunes are gonna be off. And especially when we're doing these drop sets and I get to that like that final set, I would say like that final set, but also in between the 5 rep range, I'm always thinking in my mind, man, oh my God, I don't even know if I could complete this. And that's when the music kind of kicks in and it kind of fuels me through the remainder. But I also like exerting myself that way because that way I know I'm getting the most out of the exercise. And I won't even lie to you guys, that first set of the leg raise there, or rather, is it leg raise? Leg extensions. I was already done. I walked to do some pull-ups just to like move around because my legs were on fire and it was a struggle. So I mean, definitely gonna be sore tomorrow, especially because it's like we skipped last week's leg day. We're not skipping this week and we're not skipping ever again. There is no excuse to it either, man. I mean, me personally, I like to not do, like the reason why I didn't do legs, because like I like that pump, man. I mean, I feel like everyone does, but the reality of it is that pump is tenfold when you actually hit your legs. But you guys definitely need to try these drop sets, specifically this one that we're about to do right now, which is the seated calf raises. It's no joke. It really is no joke. Unfortunately, kind of need a partner to get the most out of it because Shahir will take off the weights for me when I do my reps. But it's still a phenomenal drop set because, I mean, I won't even lie. We did our first set already and I got up and then like my legs were shaking. So hopefully we can replicate that this set. We got 3 sets of everything we do, but remember, everything's a drop set. So it's 3 sets, but each set entails 3 drops. So that's 9 sets total, which is pretty high volume. You don't necessarily need to do this, but we haven't done it in a while. And I just feel like really have to regain from last week for skipping it. So enough said, let's get this shit done. First drop down and I'm already feeling it, man. I gotta take a pause. I got 4 more. Holy fuck. You know, there is really no rest here because my legs are still in the motion of like wow, I said triceps. My calf's still feeling it. So, I mean, this is crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I have another set of this. That's insane. Yeah, I feel like crying. I felt that way last set too, and fuck, this guy Shahir, last set was gonna go take off the 25s for me to do another drop. I feel like if I did that, I probably could do it because there's no weight, but at the same time, I feel like after doing 3 sets of the drop, it's kind of pointless volume after that point, because I mean, you know, too much volume could definitely lead to injuries and shit like that, and obviously your muscles need to recover as well, so I would kind of stick at 3 drops, unless you're crazy and you want to do 4. I've done 4 before, or I've done more than 4 drops, but definitely recommend sticking with the 3 drops, because all around it's intense and it's already high volume, so you don't need to make it more volume. But we got 1 more set of this. Let's get this shit done. All right, a little bit of I feel like I'm playing Operation trying to get my head into this slot here while I have the headphones on, because the headphones are a little wider, right? So it makes my head a bit wider. But I gotta say, man, that fucking superset with the calves is definitely something I feel like everyone should implement into their leg days. I've done it before, and you know, a lot of people train their calves, but are they really training their calves? I mean, after doing that, you know, I question myself as to whether or not I've been hitting them the right way all along. Because that drop set's no fucking joke, especially when you get into those last reps on the last set. Your calves are on fire and you're battling that, right? But we're gonna work into another superset. I should mention, in between waiting, because this machine was taken, we did some hip thrusts. So we did some hip thrusts, just a quick 10 reps. The point of me telling you that is because when you are waiting for a machine and you just want to use that machine, just go do a different exercise in between, right? I mean, there was one time I remember during the impetus strength that we were waiting for the leg extension machine, so we just did wall sits. And I mean, it worked, right? We did some wall sits, then we did some push-ups. And you just want to fill in that void in between waiting, because you just don't want to stand around, man. And the name of the game, right? You're at the gym, you want to work out, you want to get your heart rate elevated. Just keep it elevated. I mean, you do jumping jacks, anything. Just do something. Don't just stand around and shit like that. And in contrast, or rather in contrast, to add on to that, when you're waiting for your boy to do his drop set, I mean, I won't lie, today we're doing these drop sets, we're fatigued as fuck. Like, the rest that we take is required for us to come in and give it our all. So definitely you want to rest correctly, but if you're doing drop sets, like let's say for your biceps or something where it doesn't fatigue your whole body, do some jumping jacks or some shit in between while your boy does it, right? You just want to fill in those voids. You know, it's a very important thing to do, because we are here to work out and we want to maintain the elevated heart rate. And that way you're going to, you know, burn more calories and just get a more fulfilling workout. So, I mean, just remember that, do that. Take it with a grain of salt though, of course, because if you need the rest, take the rest. Rest recovery is very important to growth. But we're going to work into a form of pendulum, not really pendulum squats. I would say it's more like a hack squat kind of, but not a hack squat, because hack squats fucking suck. We're not gonna do them today, but definitely next leg day, I have to make a return to the fucking hack squats to make myself cry. But we're gonna be 3 drop sets on this, 10 reps each set. Really wanna get that depth element, you know, obviously, because you're hitting squats, so you wanna hit the depth. But enough chit chat, let's get this shit done. Oh. Last one at this weight. Let's make it count. Definitely an exercise. If you have to fart, you want to avoid doing this, because this shit makes your fucking stomach push, and whatever you've got built up inside your belly, most likely gonna get pushed out. That's why I always recommend take a shit before your leg day, even if you don't really have to. Just try. Three more. God fucking damn. Last drop. Five more. Two more. Wow. I am fatigued. We might end it after this set. Or not this set, but this exercise. We'll have to see how we feel. But these drop sets are no joke, because we've done 3 exercises so far, and do the math. 3 sets, 9 sets total each. Currently at 27. Well, after we finish this, we'll be at 27, which is a lot of volume. Obviously, the variety element's good, but this is a compound movement, so it hits a good portion of my legs. I'll target the other areas that I'm missing on my next leg day if we do choose to call it quits after completing this one of which is the hamstrings, but got sweat in my fucking eye. We got one more set. We might not want to do it. We came in with a plan. I'm gonna stick to that plan and get it done. We don't stop when we're tired, we stop when we're finished. Let's get this shit. Workout is all done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys smash that like button. And also, we are en route to 1,000 subscribers by April 1st. At the time of this recording, we're at 817. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Wasn't very, very intense today, but at the same time it was. I shouldn't say it was intense. It was intense. There just wasn't a wide variety of exercises because we only did 3, including, not discluding the hip thrust because we only did 1 set of that. But drop sets are no joke, and you can get a great workout in with just drop sets. You know, I like to mix it up, throw in some drop sets, throw in some supersets. Damn, man, I'm choking the words. But, you know, it's called resistance training. And your body eventually gets used to the resistance. So is it still resistance training? Because resistance, you know, it's pushing yourself and doing something new that you're not used to doing. And eventually you will get used to certain movements. So that's why I definitely think throwing in supersets, drop sets, all those sorts of fun things, fun in a sense, because it definitely sucks. But throwing those in is definitely beneficial and super crucial to your growth because you do want to shock your body. Your body does get used to things. And variety is crucial to growth, right? So, I mean... And I should also add that when you do drop sets and shit and change up your workouts, you get that variety element, right? And sometimes you might get bored. It's like, oh, I got to do this and that. You come in already premeditated with what you need to do. But I should also add, it is good to have a premeditated plan when you're first getting into the gym so you know what you're doing because it does relieve a part of the anxiousness that you will experience when you first get into the gym because, of course, you know, there will be anxiety that you experience when you initially start working out. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. Today is Friday, which means the weekend is around the corner. Do something great. Spend some time with your loved ones. Enjoy the company of them because they are fucking awesome. Shout out the loved ones and shout out you guys because you guys are truly amazing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hit the post notification bell so you guys never miss a video and drop a comment down below what your guys' favorite gym song is. I'm curious, want to expand my playlist and get some new PR songs, perhaps even hit a new PR with one of your guys' songs. So let me know, drop that comment down below. And without further ado, have a blessed day, guys, and find your impetus. Goodbye.